you've played? How do you think the offensive line has played through
I think so far as the O-line, we've played okay. We know we can. There's definitely some things we can clean up for sure. But we just got to keep going every day. Tuesday and Wednesday practice is really important for our group. Just make sure we're on point, coming out straining. But I think we've played well as a group. I feel I played okay so far. I know I can, this level I can tap into. So I'm trying to keep working.
Does it change anything? There's been some shuffling because of injuries and stuff.
Yes,
Has that
sir.
changed anything with you guys and the communication that you guys have?
If anything, it just means we need to be more on point with our communication. It doesn't really change much. Coach Atkins does a good job of rotating us at practice, just making sure that we're on point. So I don't think it really changes much, but like I said, we just got to be more on point with our communication and stuff like that.
It seemed like the Louisville game was your best game of the three so far. I guess, do you agree with that? And how have you just grown in comfort through 3 games on the line?
Yeah, I just feel like I feel a little bit more comfortable as the season's gone on so far. I just want to keep improving each week. So, that's the goal, each game to be my new best game. So, I just want to keep getting better. That's really all I'm really focused about. Yes, sir.
What's it like for you, and no offense to Charlotte, but to go from, maybe not as many people watching those games and being in the stadium to now where you're playing in the Superdome, there's 3 million people watching you against Louisville. Have you taken that in, like just the change in your football life?
For sure. Like in Charlotte, it was probably like 1 or 2 games a season where we'd have big crowds kind of like that, or like primetime games. Now just being playing LSU and the Superdome and stuff like that. Take it all in initially, but you got to lock in at the moment, so you can only really become like a fan for a brief amount of time. When you're out there, you got to make sure you're doing your job, because like I said, there's a lot of people out there watching. You want to make sure you're on point. So it's been really fun though. I would say that I've really enjoyed just being at Florida State. It's been great for me. So.
Coming into the summer, it's an adjustment, but how much more comfortable do you feel now after 3 games under your belt?
I feel a lot more comfortable now. In summer I was really just trying to make sure I learned the playbook, make sure I was on point with my play, just so I could give myself a chance to come and compete for a spot. Now it's more so just trying to keep getting better every day, communication with my guys. But it was an adjustment, but I think I'm where I need to be right now.
How impressed are you with Darius? I know he came in for Rob at Louisville, but it seems like he might be the first guy up at a few of those spots, just how versatile he is.
Man, Darius is super versatile. I remember when I was coming in watching film, I was watching him at right tackle. Then in the spring he was playing right guard, and then now obviously just being able to step up at left tackle. Darius is a guy who can play all 5 positions, man. So it's very impressive to watch, and he's obviously a great guy in the locker room too. A great guy in the O-line room for us, and making sure that we're all on point. He helped me out tremendously when I first came in too, just making sure I was on point with players. Anytime during the summer, he just asked me if I had any questions or anything like that. So I love Darius, and he's been a great for us. So yes, sir.
How much are you looking forward to just being back in that stadium? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think since the first game. So our first time in there was amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to being back in the crowd. Just fans is amazing. So
can you feel an energy on campus about this team that you're on right now?
Definitely. Everyone's very excited about where we're at right now. But that's our job, to make sure we continue to improve every day and keep going every week to week, so we can continue to having that buzz, having that special feeling. It's a good feeling to have, but at the same time, if we don't go out there and do our job, then it's going to go. So we want to make sure we're still on point.
When you first got here, could you tell how hungry the rest of the team was to have the year?
Yeah, I was. I remember my very first meeting, Coach Novell, he was talking about the ACC championship, national championship, and stuff like that. He said typically that's something that he doesn't usually do. But that was my very first meeting coming from Charlotte. So immediately I was like, okay, this is what we're trying to do. And then you obviously see the history that we've had here of winning and success. Everyone wants to get back on the track with that. So I'm definitely seeing that.
You go up against these young defensive tackles a good bit. What have you seen? Who has impressed you? Who's getting better and kind of coming into their own?
I would go against Josh Farmer every day. Pods. He's helped me out tremendously. I'm very impressed with him. And even guys that have helped us on the scout team like Bishop, Liam, those guys have helped us tremendously. So I think they'll be able to. I don't know what's going on. I don't play offense, but I'm sure whenever their number's called, those guys are definitely gonna be ready.
Yeah.